Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to...
was destroyed.
To Anno 1800. We're still at war with George, and he's still pumping forces in, and will soon be invading our capital. Looks like he's got a lot of ships pursuing our dreadnought that'll be returning to Raptoria Prime. We've added some additional defenses, and unfortunately for George, I think he's arriving with too little, too late. We should have a second ship on the way to support as well. There it is, the second dreadnought
Battle
here.
deck to attention.
The Ragnarok and the Odin are arriving at the port and should be able to defend quite quickly. Ooh, they also have some ships steering over here. We're going to go over that way. I'm going to try to reinforce some of our other islands here. That's why I got cannons on board. We're going to swing around that again and see if we can add some more defenses. All right, let the battle begin then.
Battle path
so we have,
set.
let's see, three big ships here and a couple of monitors coming up, as well as what looks to be a gunboat. So we're about to have the Battle of Raptoria Prime again. George is going to fail this one.
Pumping smoke, Admiral.
And it looks like he's already turning and hauling ass away. Good. Let's pursue.
Ready for action.
Well, that was a quick battle. Alright, let's take his ships down one by one. In the meantime, we're going to go back over to Bad Hanover and continue to build. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for being here for more Anno 1800. It's a pleasure to have you all with me, so thank you very much for dropping that like as we continue on with the campaign. The next thing we have to do... Actually, I thought we already did this. I thought I already filled in some of this area with farms, but I guess not. We'll finish up then in building our farms, getting some more things produced. See if everything's going okay here. Oh, looks like George is kind of swinging back again with forces. I don't know. Let's just park them over
Engines
here.
underway.
We're also going to make sure our other Voyager ships and everything are secure. So let's bring everything back here just for now. All right, we should be all right. Okay, and we've also got our gun here firing away. Let's get some more stuff built. Let's just make sure he doesn't come around again.
You gain an influence bonus.
There we go. A couple of guns there should work. Oh, and we just destroyed one of his monitors. Hell yeah.
They don't die.
We'll go out there a little bit later.
I find your whole standpoint supremely questionable.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and build some more stuff. We're trying to make goulash and things over on this island, so we're going to try to... oh, we already did build our hops farms. I thought we did all this with the red peppers and such already. I loaded an autosave. Maybe we're back a little bit. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and build some pepper farms here and get all that stuff functional. So we're going to also have to import malt from the other islands. Apparently over on the old world, we're producing a hell of a lot of malt. So we can just import that over here, I think, and it'll be just fine.
A ship was destroyed.
I'm assuming this is still our small trade ships over here. Yeah, we're looking to do some... we're looking to be allied with him again. Hopefully George chills out pretty soon. We can become allied with him again. Let's see here. You know, that's not very efficient. I should do this instead. Let's do this. There we go. Let's see. I think we need to have at least 4 of these or so. We're going to have a lot of beef and a lot of peppers on this island. There we go. Where's the beef? It's about to be here on this island very shortly. I wonder if we can build one over that way. Building these farms is super peaceful. It's one of the best parts of the game, is just kind of relaxing and doing a little bit of the farm production that you need to do. There we go. Alright. Oh, where's all the sounds all of a sudden? There they are. Alright, we're going to build one more line down this way. Okay, let's build another pepper farm.
Workforce shortage.
There we are. I think maybe 3 would be a good start. We're not going to have so many artisans yet. Let's just keep going back and forth a little bit. Okay, so now we got all the peppers that we needed. Let's do some cattle farms now. And I did say we were going to build cattle farms somewhere. Maybe up here would be good. Just close to our warehouse up here. So we can build 4 of these. Let's see. Alright, I think, I can't remember what the ratios are for everything, so we'll just go ahead and make do with what we've got. And I think we'll start with 3 farms here in order to feed all of our people. Okay, so now we can start building our artisanal kitchen, which we might be lacking some supply on. It looks like we'll need workers to work here. Artisans is what we'll need. So we can make a few artisanal kitchens in order to make the canneries. Now
A ship was destroyed.
That's our charter ship, so we're okay.
Just say the word.
Alright, let's go back and grab some of our supply. And we'll get building the rest of whatever we need. Okay, so the artisanal kitchen, and what about the cannery, too? It looks like the cannery will require another set of workers, another 75. So that's 2 sets of artisans that we have already imported here from us owning the island. We already start with a base artisan workforce, even if we don't have homes for them, which is kind of neat. So that should take care of the cannery requirements here. And our next quest is to get 1750 investors, so that's what we're preparing for. So the can supply should be fixed. We already are producing sewing machines, if you remember, so that's okay. So sewing machines are good.
The festival has
University
ended.
is good. Cannery we need to supply. Fur coats we're going to take care of on the other island. Then we're also
City
going to
has
have to
grown
import
uglier.
coffee from the New World, and then also some glasses as well from the old world. Then electricity should be okay. We've already got our train line set up for that. We just need to basically turn it on whenever we need, and it'll be alright. And then this island is where we'll be getting our fur from. And we need names for these as well, so if you haven't already, make sure you drop a name or two. We'll also need to be importing cotton from the the New World, but we could probably bring it in from the Old World, meaning that we have so much stored in the Old World that I could just bring it right over here and it'd be totally fine. Alright, let's get a couple of farmers ready to go. Oh, looks like we have no supply here at all. Alright, we'll have a supply ship drop by. Okay, let's have our first ship bring over. Let's see, what did we need? Let's bring a little bit of everything. Let's bring some steel and some wood and brick and windows. Perfect. And we'll do the same for the other island. So the Velociraptor is back, and so is our research ship, wherever that is, parked right there. So we're chilling for a little bit. Let's go with windows, steel. I suppose we could bring over some clothing, too, to assist at the start. And maybe some wood. There we go. Alright, perfect. Good, I'm glad we were able to negotiate with George to get him out of there. Let's take a look back at our diplomacy. Oh, our relationship went down. Probably from me destroying ships again.
I never needed any help from anyone.
It's going to be a while. We're going to have to just slowly deal with George, I guess. We could go out for looking on treasure hunts, I suppose, but no real need at the moment. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, so we got our wonderful little town here. I don't think we have anything in terms of supply. Oh, I can build a lumberjack yard. That'd be kind of cool. Let's build that over here then. So we'll be able to produce our own lumber now. Still 1-to-1.
Was destroyed.
You don't need to produce too much. This island is only going to be for fur, and that's it. It's preferred. That's right. That's right. Glory to Raptoria, by the way, down below in that comment section. Make it happen, folks. Make it happen. Ooh, look at our ship coming over full steam. Good. Alright. It takes a while for us to make it to a metropolis in order to supply all the things that we need constantly. I could make one big shipment from the old world, the other old world, but doing it this way at least will allow us to have all the stuff provided. I don't know if I have enough for a... Nope. Not enough for a warehouse yet. Alright, here we go. Let's offload everything. Good. Now, let's start building all the things we need. So let's build ourselves a warehouse nearby. Maybe over here. Small marketplace for the people. And not too many homes. I don't even think we really need that many homes, to be honest. In fact, I don't even think we had to do that at all because
Game say.
we already have a workforce here to default with. Let's see how much hunting cabin takes up? 10? Oh. Wow. Don't even need it then. I keep forgetting about that auto workforce, which is quite nice. Now, if we produce furs, what's the problem here? More wood is needed. Okay.
Workforce shortage.
So the thing about fur is that we certainly need a lot more of it. We could export this to the other world too. Let's get rid of that, but we'll leave a few more of these behind. Okay, let's go on another
reporting in.
lumber run. Gonna swing by the Home Depot. Okay. Alright.
A new commission.
And this island should be producing quite a bit of extra supply. Like, for example, all the hops and peppers and things we're not really going to need. We're also lacking a little bit of workforce, so let's see if we can build some homes here. Just a small little addition.
Aye.
All right. Perfect. Now these guys should be able to make all the food in the world for that other island, hopefully. Alright, that looks good.
A new commission.
Okay, so when we've got enough stuff, we can bring it back.
Ship was destroyed.
Those are just small charter ships being destroyed
Cargo
still.
stations.
Speaking of which, let's check back with George. How you doing, George? Still doesn't want a treaty. Hey, it's on the AI. If they don't want to
Hold the
have an
crane.
allegiance, they just end up losing all their ships. You can't challenge Raptoria, dude. It's far too powerful. It's too powerful. Okay. Well, we need a lot of wood here. Let's grab that. Maybe some more bricks. Steel and windows just in case.
I have to think what's best for us.
Room to maneuver.
Alright, good. All taken care of there. Let's jump back to the old world. So we're losing small charter ships. I need to get more coffee produced, don't I? Let's go back to the new world. Okay. What do we have for coffee and such here? We have 90 coffee sitting here. So we're certainly producing a lot of it. Do we have a ship
Some
on
of
a
us
trade
have to
route?
live by the sword. You are so generous.
Let's see. What was I looking for? Routes, right? Maybe some of these ships were not charter ships. Oil, iron. Oh, between our... Yeah. These are the charter routes here. So these ships are always okay. But these ships, hold on, let's check. Well, that's interesting. A lot of these didn't go through George. Alright, we'll have to get some of these ships repaired or replaced. We already are building new ships anyway to replace
People
our
celebrate
former
your leadership.
sales
Crane.
fleet with actual a different fleet. So let's try this. I want more cotton though. Okay, I'm going to try to bring all these supplies to the new world. So let's send that over. Alright, George is going to be a super big annoyance, so we need to make sure that we deal with him as soon as possible in terms of either allying with him so that way he chills or destroying him. I think I just want to ally with him just so we can be good. But we needed these islands for the purpose of Raptoria. And besides, we're already upgrading those other ships anyway. So it's not a total loss. We'd already planned to do that. Okay, so now we should have a lot of fur to be produced here on this island.
A ship was destroyed.
So those must be charter ships since they're destroyed in the same space every time. And where do we have our new trade fleet? Let's check the other side.
Game
Ah,
saved.
perfect. We're producing a lot of new ships.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Ship under attack.
We're okay, we'll make it. Alright, so how many cargo ships do we have sitting idle out here? Oh, we have quite a few, actually.
Carry her about.
So these will be the ships that we're going to use for the...
Our cruise was just as full as last. Lovely day for seafront perambulation.
Alright, now where does this need to go? Back over to Port Dino, maybe?
Room to maneuver.
Okay, we have all these sausages and pork here. I can't remember exactly what we were doing with that. And I believe it was possibly going over to the New World, so that way they can produce their own. Bringing sausages and pigs to the new old world. Okay. Quest ship over here, I see. Oh, we got quite a few cargo ships ready to go. There's 2 over here as well.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Oh wow, alright, this will make up for everything. We just need to be chill with George again, so that way he just lets us through without being a baby.
Workforce shortage.
Alright. Well, here's what I'm going to do. No matter what, if we don't finish this episode being allied with George, I'm going to finish it offline, so that way we can actually get something going. George is being a big pain in the neck, so that's alright. I don't blame him for losing his 2 islands, being upset over his own incompetence. I don't blame him for that. Alright, good. Everything's been dropped off. This island then is fully loaded with stuff that it might need, including additional wood. That's nice. And I believe we can hold 75... Look like we can hold 75 stuff. So let's upgrade the port a little bit. There we go. That'll allow us to hold more fur. Let's take a look at what fur is like. 23. Alright. So I think we should be able to hold a total of what now? Maybe over 100?
Cargo
100 and
boat at the
something?
ready.
So now is the longest part of the game where we have to, in Anno, create these long supply lines. So this is the part that's going to take the longest. So as we create the fur coats, we've got the cotton ready to go from the New World.
A ship was
We'll just need to bring
destroyed.
it to this world or something like that. So really the only thing we've got to do is ship light bulbs from the old world, coffee from the new world, glasses from the old world, and then fur coats we can pretty much make here so long as we get a cotton shipment going. Seems like it'll be a little easier to do that here. Back to diplomacy. George, will you just calm down, dude? He's just being annoying. He's creating a roadblock. Alright, unlikely for the flattery, I see. Alright, let's see. Alright, back to the old world we go. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'll see you guys as soon as George has calmed down. I'll make some improvements, and we'll see how good we can do here as we wait in Raptoria. Alright, well, enough of that crap. Turns out I got enough stuff to do this century, so we can't wait on George anymore to not be upset. So he can uncross his arms and go to bed. You're done.
Another tyrant
That's
tomorrow.
right. You're done, dude.
Attention for the Admiral.
Alright, George, your boy's got to go. We're wiping the entirety of... quiet down, George. I'm in charge here.
Fleet moving
We're
in.
wiping the
Enemy's
floor with them.
resistance is crumbling.
He's destroyed way too many ships and wasted way too much time, so we're going to
Ships
sail back, get
constructed.
our ships repaired. Doors to Raptoria are open again. The same garbage from non-shopping before, but now we're taking back our control. Alright, we're building some more ships, more than ever. Our influence has plummeted as we now own way too many islands, but we got to
Your
keep Georgie
harbor
boy out.
is under attack.
Alright, harbor's under attack. Lol. Don't even try it, George. Okay, let's head back to, where were we? Yes, I want to see if any ships are being constructed. Alright, we have a few more ships being pumped out. And we have more ships arriving here. So we're going to try to send stuff to the New World and back and forth. So, let's see. We got this one fully loaded with coffee and gold. We should also have one coming back with cotton and, let's see, maybe cotton and some other stuff. There's a lot of cotton and some more coffee too. So let's send that back. Perfect. So we're going to load these ships up. So one is loaded with cotton and coffee, one is loaded with coffee and gold. We're going to try to send that to the New World, rather the new old world. Man, we made some good progress, though. I just got irritated from it. I was sitting there for a while, like being, trying to give George everything he wanted, and nah, screw him. Let's eradicate him. I guess the biggest place that he's in is the old world. The new old world, he's pretty quiet in, and so he's not too much of a threat elsewhere. Let's also bring some of these back too. Okay, so I think we're good to go to the new old world from here. So George is pretty quiet in the new world and in the new old world, but the old world he's really causing trouble in, so we'll have to clear him out. Alright, our next target in the old world then will have to be the, let's see, actually, let's go back here. Old world target is going to have to be down here where he is, where he's blocking the exit. So the defenses over here are pretty light. Should be easy for us to defeat. There's pretty much just a few guns there, so we gotta get Georgie Boy out of the way. So his main island here is Narwhal. That's where he's got most of his defenses and ships. But I think we should be able to bring back the Raptorian fleet. And that's why we got it, baby. We don't need a big fleet. We've got all these advanced ships with lots of good stuff on board. Apparently we also found a lot of minerals and stuff too. But whatever. Alright, let's go back to getting these ships ready to roll. Some hippie revolution or something going on right now.
In the turn.
Alright. I've also noticed we need to get some coal and stuff
Things
from
are
Port
hard
Dino.
enough as it is.
So we need to get some stuff from Port Dino.
On our way.
Some of us have to live by the sword. You are so generous.
Alright, good. Alright, so I guess now our change of pace in this episode is to eliminate George completely, or at least barricade him only at Narwhal. That'll be the hardest
This
area to
strike
take.
has ended.
There we go. Finally, we don't have to hear the garbage music anymore. Okay, so this is target number 2, and then target number 3 is here, and then we'll barricade him here. I don't think he's really a threat anywhere else, so that's fine. Let's bring those dreadnoughts back from the other, from the old world secondary map. So let's see.
Summer for you to fiddle with.
Not yet, Nate. We're falling back into our old habits. Do we have any more guns I can build here? Actually, I don't have any more influence, so I couldn't do it. So let's bring these guns back too. We're going to need every ship we can get. Raptoria has been threatened, so let's head back to the old world. Yeah, there's not much he's doing here. Look at this. He's got goddamn... Whoa, let's not swear here, George. He's making inappropriate names, dude. You're going to get banned from the server. Whoa. Sir. Alright, whoa, what's going on here?
Only our report
Oh,
in.
yeah, that's right. We've got more ships that arrived, but apparently went there instead. So we're delivering beef and cotton and such so we can make tons of fur
orders.
coats. We got light bulbs. All the stuff that we need is arriving. So we're very happy about that. We've also lost a few ships, but rebuilt them anyway, so we'll just need to get their names squared away. Also, I wonder why there's zinc sitting here. Must be from our battleships dropping them off from before. We'll need that to bring back to the old world for cotton. Also, a lot of hops here. We'll need to set up a trade route too, but I haven't set up breweries or
A
anything yet.
ship
The other
was destroyed.
island yet.
Unfurl the sail.
The ship was destroyed, but which one? Man, this game doesn't even tell you when a ship is under attack. It could have been one of our steamer ships. Well, what I think I definitely want to do is relinquish control of other islands in the new world so we can get some more people here. I don't know what happened there. We're also setting up slaughterhouses too. So we are producing the sausage that's needed.
Hold the crane.
All these ships are good to go, right? Okay. Just need some repairs now. So we've got all of our ships pretty much ready to go.
Cargo stations.
These will replace all the former ships that were sail for the trade routes or ones that were destroyed. So we got tons of ships. This is great. We're going to have quite a few trade routes. You can see all the ones that George was able to cut off. So looks like we have what? 2, 4, 6, 8, about 9, maybe 12 or 13 routes that we might need to create if we get rid of the charters.
Hold the crane.
Alright, we'll have to get rid of those charters eventually. So we have the beef here too. I should have dropped the beef off actually at the other island for the, let's do that. Let's drop off the beef for the, they're actually making goulash over there already. They have a cannery and other stuff. So we should be making canned goods over here now at Bad Hanover. We're going to rename all these
Bring her
islands
around.
very soon, as we're ready setting them up. Well, let's check here. What do we got for supply? So we've got 88 red peppers, 85 beef. And how much do we have for canned goods? Let's see. That would be under... that would be under finished good, consumer goods. There it is. And it is there. 56 cans. Excellent. Let's upgrade that dock then again. It's going to be a very important one. We'll have to call this one like Raptor Farms or something like that. This is literally our farming one. And then this one will be called like the island of man. This is what we're hunting here. All these... Wow, whoa. We're already full on output storage? Hold on. Furs are at... Wait, where's furs? 250. Wow, they're already full here. We're going to need a ship to do raw trading then. Where's our turbo beast? There she is. Alright, let's get that ship ready to go then. And we'll pump out cotton fur coats as quickly as possible. Alright, let's take a look back.
Aviary is fine.
So the only thing we're missing here is more bread needs to be delivered. That's been a very long time. I actually forgot all about that. So canned goods should be taken care of. We just need delivery. And then we'll go pick up some other stuff for them. And then we just need bread, which we'll just import as soon as we got other stuff ready. Because I want... actually, it would be beautiful to have some fields here eventually. Okay, where did that one ship go over here? Good. Alright, so let's go ahead and import the needed canned goods. Why did the prison theme kick up? That's weird. Do we have any workers on this island? I don't think. It's farming only. And then goulash. There it is. Perfect. Alright, we'll have to increase the number of canneries that we have so we can make that even faster. Alright, ship hauling soap is here. Wow, we're fully loaded on that. And what do we got here?
the word.
Right, this was hauling zinc for the other island, but we'll need to trade this ship out. So the RWS Raptor, the one that, the warship that saved us in the previous battles by providing extra supply and repair, is going to have to be sold, I think, in order to make room. What a hell of an episode. Alright, we should be ready to fight George again
Your ship
soon.
has returned from its voyage.
There we go. That's what I wanted to hear.
Hold the crane.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
I'm hoping that means also our warships have returned.
Only are reporting in.
Alright, so we got more cotton coming in, lots of raw supplies that we need here coming on in. We're making
Ship
all of our fur
constructed.
coats here now. So we've got fur dealers here. They just require the furs, which will be delivered
New
shortly.
orders.
Ship under attack.
Oh, we're under attack by that whale. Oh, this garbage. Worst part about this game, the absolute biggest gripe that I have, is this debuff that when you go only near enemy guns, not when they come near my guns, but if you go near somebody's island, you get this slowdown debuff. So if one of your trade ships or something happens to go near an enemy enemy gun, it just gets this slowdown debuff and takes even more damage. Is that necessary? Alright, let's go over that way. I just hate that. It's annoying to me. Let's get our ships back online.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Where's my markers here, game? Game is not giving me my bottom menu.
Ship under
There we
attack.
go, that's what I needed.
Why?
Oh, great,
Ship
the two ships
under
arrived
attack.
literally where we were going to attack. Come over here, boys. Not yet.
Your ship
A
has
little too early.
returned from its voyage.
Alright, our ships are still being repaired from the crane. Did one of our-
holding, Admiral.
I wonder if one of our ships brought over that crane repair. We did have like a harbor master's office. Let me see if I can put that quick repair in there. Maintenance cost, attractiveness. Okay, that.
Cargo stations.
Oh, good. We got our zinc and our coal back. Alright, we need to get the trade route open to Port Dino again. Which is over here.
Fleet en route.
It looks like the fleet is making it. We need coal. And we need iron. Well, not so much iron ore, but
Only
we
are
need coal for
reporting
sure.
in.
Also, maybe a bread ship. actually.
Moving
Okay,
to
so we'll be
coordinates.
good to go so long as we limit his powers. We also hold completely Narwhal still. George has not been able to take those shares back. I didn't finish him off when I should have. But this is made for a much more exciting series this run around. The Raptorian fleet is super advanced. We got some very advanced ships here. Alright, so those need to be repaired. Looks like we got a lot more engineers at our disposal now. Are we now making any more ships? We're done now, okay. So let's flip back on.
The tubes await some throughput.
We're actually, let's see, our biggest problem now is that we're not importing a lot of zinc and copper, I think. So I need to reactivate some of those.
Do
Also,
not
these
mind
are
the odd
off for
jet
now,
of
but-
steam.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Gold producer. Gold maker. We should have gold coming in. Where's
There is
our
breathing space between projects.
clock maker? Where's that damn brass maker? There they are. Brass smelters. Oh, they're working at full capacity, it seems. Can I move this one over here? See,
They
that one
don't
wasn't working at
die,
full
Vince.
capacity. Okay, so the ships here are getting
Ship
repaired.
under attack.
Ready as we can be with damage.
Again with this crap. How come I didn't get the ship under attack notice 14 minutes ago when the attack started?
A ship was destroyed.
Alright, the sprinter's down now too. Alright, so we got to eliminate George's Island there too.
Cargo stations.
This game is really delayed in telling you if something's under attack. Sometimes it'll just say a ship was destroyed and you won't even notice that the attack had taken place. Very annoying. We've got our fleet ready to go. I mean, we've got all the ships that we need and then some.
New orders.
But I certainly don't want to see any more delays of coffee or gold or anything like that getting destroyed.
Game saved.
Alright, so the next place we need to take out is, well, pretty much everything. George cannot have any control over these islands
An
anymore.
explosion in one of your factories.
At a grain silo? Oh, at a coal mine. Alright, fair enough. Alright, there we go. We'll resolve that.
Hold the crane.
Okay, so this bread ship should be ready to go to the New World. I really wish we could adjust where our ships came into certain areas as well. Like, you know, if a ship was coming into some port, it could come in, you know, if the port was on land that was to the north, it could come in from the east, it could come in from the west or the south. We gotta babysit everything. Regardless, we still got plenty of ships to make and plenty of ships that have arrived, and we're making more zinc now too, or rather, smelting more bronze. So that seems to be taken care of. Then we're also making more. Yes, we're making more regular steel. Perfect.
Hold the crane.
All right, we just need to take care of George now, which hopefully will be our final battle. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to go to this final port down here and just corner him in Narwhal. And then we'll have to go to every one of his islands and make sure that we just wipe them off. Our ships are incredibly powerful, so once they're repaired, we shouldn't have to worry about it too much.
New orders.
Oh, good. Look at all that coal that just arrived at Raptoria. Wonderful. Lots of glass, too. Lots of good supplies.
Fire has been vanquished.
Just need some more gold. And it looks like cotton supplies are low. Alright. Let's go back to the Cape. So that's our biggest problem right there is Bunker Dam. That damn bunker that he's
Not
hunkered
fully
down in.
functional.
He's blocked off deliveries of cotton and coffee and gold.
Bring her around.
It's good to see. You can see all of our ships ready for our duties. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, should be about 10 or 12 ships ready to go, but they've all been dedicated to the
Hold the crane.
Raptoria trade-off.
Your harbor is under attack.
And George is doing little drive-bys, but he's not able to stop us.
New orders.
Ship under attack.
Take a quick peek.
Ship under attack.
There we go.
On our way.
All right. More to keep an eye on. George is super pissed that we've taken one of his islands recently. Back to the old world we go. Yeah, so we've finally taken non-shopping again.
My men have strength, you don't.
Oh, that's interesting. My ships certainly do have a lot of strength, sir.
A ship was destroyed.
Yeah, so this menace down here is an absolute atrocious problem. Supply ships keep coming in or out.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Oh, we have more ships here, too. Now, this has made things a lot more interesting. Frustrating to watch, YouTuber! Thanks, Billy. Your awesome support is just legendary. No problem. Alright, let's see. I think that may have been our bread ship. But luckily, this island has so much bread, it's nothing to worry about. 75. Look at that. That's insanity. They're going to be able to make so much bread.
Hold the crane.
This island has hops production, too. Let's just take all the rest of the supplies here, whatever it may be, and bring it back to the main island. And if these ships aren't too weighted down, they should be a little faster. So let's get back to Raptoria right away. Alright. Then we can rename all these ships, too. Oh yeah, look at that. We're making a lot of good stuff. We could turn back on our motor production now. So now we become Detroit. Motor City, baby. We should have a lot of brass being produced now. They just need to get it delivered. A lot of brass is being produced. I think we should build another smelter. Let's see. There it is. Excellent. Alright, those motors will certainly help us in producing a lot of good goods.
Game saved.
Our money just continues to skyrocket. That's awesome. Okay, we certainly have a lot of beef. We'll send that to the New World, too, so we can continue on making goulash in the New World. The goulash here is lacking a little bit. We don't have as many red pepper farms as we need. Looks like we've got only 2 of them. Are we producing a lot of canned goods, though? It might be enough for our people, though. Okay, it's not enough to export, but it's enough to keep them happy, so that's good. And Raptoria is relatively happy, considering that a lot of our supplies have been cut off.
Cargo stations.
So they're doing a really good job. Okay, are we ready with the fleet? Damn, those repairs take forever. The crane is repairing like one at a time, but we need more and more influence to do it. Wonder if we have anybody who can... where did that one repair item go? Ah, here it is. Construction cost, -30. Workforce needed, -50. Now, I wonder if that also affects the... the influence cost required. That would have been a good thing to have a long time ago, but we brought it to the New World because of the crafting bonus that it gave us. Let's see if there's anybody who can repair quickly. We do have some repair kits on board. Oh, damage to buildings, plus 50%. That might be a good one to have since we're going to attack a harbor.
A ship was destroyed.
God damn this game.
Battle deck
What
to
is wrong with
attention.
this
You
game,
lost
dude?
an influence bonus.
You click self-repair and your ship explodes. Are you kidding me, dude? That is clearly a glitch.
Guns
I remember that
blazing.
from before. They still haven't fixed that? Alright, let's reload. That's ridiculous. Click self-repair. Actually, YouTuber, it's quite obvious why that happened. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Self-repair activated means ship destroyed? No. Alright, we're back now. Looks like the ships are almost
Battle
repaired.
throws
So let's go
their
kick,
day.
what's-his-face right in the mouth. We gotta get rid of him. He's causing way too much trouble. Alright, let's see. The island's over here.
Fleet embarking.
We'll have our fleet team up, and then we're good to go. No more ships can be destroyed. We gotta get all this in order. That's the most troublesome thing about starting a war. I knew it would be costly, but we're doing okay now. Alright, we're gonna transport all the bread out there. So let's get that down to the fleet. Where's our boys at? There's it. Okay.
Bring her around.
So we're going to get all of our cargo ships loaded up with goodies, too. Oh, yeah. We got so many good supplies. This is great. Alright, so target 1 is Menace, target 2 is Kepler, and then once we're done with that, we're basically going to start working on the New World and figuring out what to do with him. Or just completely eradicating him. I guess this has made things more interesting, though.
Aye.
And we got Dre in every one of them, so that way we can do plus 50% damage to buildings, which is great. Alright, let's go back to the New World. Check out any ships there. Looks like they've all left with coffee and other things. And some of them were sent to the other cape, so we know some of them made it through. Although it seems like maybe 50% of our fleet is making it through. Not enough. Back to the cape. There we go. Alright, let's check all of our ships. So we've got them all lined up here in anticipation of the destruction of those islands, so that way once those are done, we can immediately start our trade between all the locations we need to. You can see it's really caused some trouble. So we're going to have to... oh, looks like all the cotton is full, huh? Alright, let's build some more storage. So you can tell that we're going to need to do some work on opening the doors a little bit. George is... It's fine that we're at war, but George, you can't occupy these islands on the outside. Why is this still destroyed?
Oh. We have a few leaks.
He must have did a little drive-by at some point. Love this music for the new island.
Crane.
Alright, let's get this done.
Carry her about.
One more. Oh, we're full up on that too, huh? For cotton? Alright, just hold on to it. It's fine.
Room to maneuver.
Okay, so now you can see we've got our fleet. We're battered and bruised, but we are not defeated. Glory to Raptoria. How are we doing on furs again? Wow, those furs really fill up quick. Probably get a small ship on that one, but I wish there was different size steamships you could get too, so that way they could be fast, but not as expensive or big hit to the influence points.
Cargo boat at
Alright,
the
this ship
ready.
should be ready to go back to the Cape. I don't know why our fleet isn't smart enough to sail like here, for example. They always would just want to come right into enemy territory, and they're surprised when they explode. Alright, as soon as the fleet gets here, we have our final battle beginning then, for real now, of this series. So we're going to have ourselves a naval bombardment of his Menace Island, and then we'll go all the way to the north. George will basically be completely cut off then. I don't think he holds any other islands. And the New World, he's not too much of a pest. However, there is a little bit of a problem. We will have to get him somewhere. He's holding some of these islands. Which ones are the biggest problem? Well, actually, our island is pretty close to the edge of the map, so he might be only zapping us when he gets some ships nearby, so we should be good there. But we'll strangle him out there, too. And then here, down, maybe this island here. Yeah, Bunker Dam. Yeah, that's probably the next one that's got to go after that, so our trade fleet can make its way through. And I don't want to move any more of our ships. We've got no more influence to where I can build any more ships, really. So let's let the battle
Fleet
begin.
ready?
Luckily, we're not seeing a giant
It's all prepared.
AA gun or whatever, AT gun. The Big Bertha. Okay, so we're going to zoom up here,
Fleet en route.
and then we're going to go south so our guns are turned, and we're going to just start zipping away at each one of these guns. We'll probably start at the depot first. And most of the ships look like they're in very good working order. Can't believe that. Ship tool trolley. You click on that, boom, explodes. Your buildings and ship repair themselves even when in combat. Nope, it just seems to explode. It's still a glitch in this game.
It's not a bug, YouTuber. It's just because you're doing it, but you're doing it wrong.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, informative viewer. Like, that's clearly broken. Why would the ship tool trolley that's supposed to repair a vehicle completely destroy it? Alright, well, speaking of completely destroy it, initiate destruction.
Under attack.
Hate that debuff. Alright, swing this way.
Fleet embarking.
Start hitting the buildings. Let's go.
Ready for action.
I like people with a corsair.
Okay, so we're gonna hit his port first.
To do our best.
Come on, hit it. Alright, that's out of the way. Get some of the bigger guns now. Let's go for those. Oh yeah, he's getting his guns ripped out from under him now. What the hell? For what? What could have possibly hit that ship? Are you kidding me?
Influence bonus.
There's no way. He didn't have any battleships around at all. Dude. Were any of these guns even within range? This ship was destroyed here. The closest gun was there. Come on, dude. What is going on? Alright, let's try this again. There is something in this game where ships get low health and just like to destroy themselves. I have no idea. Damn, listen to those explosions, baby. Woo! Alright, keep fighting.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Alright, he's almost done. Ooh, this ship took a little damage. We better pull out 26 months beforehand. Those Tomahawk missile ranges on those 1800 cannons are crazy.
Fleet, prepare to fire.
Alright, that ship's pulling out. We're good. Alright.
Fleet ready.
Your harbor is under attack. Your ship has returned from its void.
Looks like he's also attacking one of our harbors, too. Actually, that is the thing I remember from the last time we played, is when a ship still has a lot of health or something like that. Sometimes it will explode when it starts sticking.
Station enemy socket.
What the hell? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This island's cleared out now. Alright, George loses another island.
Fleet, engage.
Your enemy's resistance is crumbling.
Resistance is futile, George.
Fleet ready.
That's not your city.
Get it
It's your
done.
atrocity.
Ha. Good one, George. Alright, good. It's
That
garbage.
position was an
Attention
honorable.
for the Admiral.
Good, now we can finish off the rest of his fleet. Alright, the Raptorian fleet took minimal damage. I don't even care about any of this stuff. We just gotta get it done. Damn, those guns are loud, baby. Wow, look at all that stuff.
Safe.
Alright. One final thing
This
then is
bloodshed is needless.
this island up here.
Moving in
Oh, you
convoy.
want a ceasefire now, George? After all this time? Finally?
An eye for
Good.
an eye leaves everybody blind.
Good, now we've initiated a ceasefire. Good, let's take, we're going to take this last island as punishment for George. He needs to be cleared out. Finally, he enters a ceasefire. So the thing that I tried to do peacefully, I guess, took place via violence. Good. Now, the next thing we're going to do is start up these trade routes. Now that we've got all these ships ready to
Cargo
trade, George has
stations.
taken enough stuff from us. This is perfect. Finally. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Let's get ready to bring some bread to the new world. Now that we have a moment of peace, we can finally start resupplying our units. So let's get going. To the Cape.
New orders.
Drop off all this stuff, hurry up. Whatever you guys need, go. Okay, what can we bring to the other world? Got lots of pigs for additional, ooh, and sausage, too.
Had to go to press.
Don't care, newspaper guy, just do your thing, whatever. Alright, let's keep going. Go to the Cape. Alright, so we can't make any more ships or anything like that, so the game, you know, if I click repair on a ship and it explodes, or if a ship is out of range of a gun and explodes, then that's, we can't have that happen.
Olio reporting in.
We're gonna have to circle back. Alright, let's make sure we can drop off the rest of our cotton. We must have used some of it by now. Same with the soap.
Cargo boat at the ready.
All other ships are ready to trade then, so we better start some new trade routes between this island, for example, with the cotton. We could probably take one of our sail ships and do that, because it's not as, this is actually furs, but it's not as far away. And this island's ready to go for more trade. Good, okay, so now we can start
On our
reestablishing
way.
some trade routes, so let's get that done. But I think we'll, look, we have no trade routes anymore. We'll have to get that done and rename our entire fleet now. Alright, I need from everybody down below in the comments section a name for every single one of these ships, and for all of our new islands too, at least the ones that we'll be using. So we need one for the Fur Island and the Farming Island, And then, of course, we'll also need some names for all of our ships. And then, of course, the other island where we have supply in the Old World too, which you might remember we're doing some heavy mining on. All right, we should have all the ships that we need to trade effectively. And George is under a ceasefire with us, and we're basically at his gates. He cannot stop us anymore. So though we haven't been making progress to completing this goal much, we actually have in terms of bringing the supplies that we need. So now that we've increased our brass supplies, we should be able to make the spectacles that they need. We also have coffee that's here, but it's not just being used. And let's see how much coffee is actually sitting on this island. Yeah, 244. Perfect. And we'll be delivering more from the New World too. So let's send a couple of quick ships to the New World. Let's get going right away. Let's send some ships to the New World. Let's send these two. And we'll get them all renamed as well. Some people have been suggesting some great names, so we'll get to those next time. That is it for today's episode, everybody. The invasion was successful. The war began and over. Now that George wanted a ceasefire finally. The man seems to only understand force. So there we go. All right, I'm going to drop off the bread, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Anno 1800. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.
Room to maneuver.
Yeah, we did it, finally.